Right, so hey everyone, and welcome back to another budget photography video. So, in front of you on your screens is some pictures from that protest that I just did, the Million Mast March. Well, that's its title, Million. There definitely wasn't a million people there. Anyway, that's not the point. So here are the pictures. You can see some of them I've taken myself. I mean, obviously I took them all myself. Others were taken in basically in auto mode, like these ones here. And I say auto mode because it would stack pictures. So it's taken 3 pictures and binded them together. And then these ones up here are ones that I've done manually myself. They're a lot darker, and to be fair, actually, I suppose the noise is kind of okay. But I want to have a look at these ones. Stuff these ones, the ones that I took. Don't worry about them. I want to focus on these ones. These are the ones that the camera did kind of most of the work. I just kind of pointed and pushed the button. And I want to kind of see what they're like to edit. I mean, they're all obviously in RAW format, but I thought, you know what, let's see what this camera can do. I mean, to be fair, the exposure is kind of okay. I kind of just want to just do that sort of thing. I mean, I know this one in particular, they're nothing special, but that's not the point here, sort of thing. You know, I just want to, like, that to me looks like a normal picture. Like, that's how it looked that night. Now, this actually has a story behind it. This bus here, you can see just here, there are LEDs on it. It had LEDs on the front. And I was hoping it had some on the side, but by the time I'd realised it was too late, and yeah. So what can we do with this? What does auto do? Let's see what auto does, so I don't do anything. Well, it did basically nothing. Okay. Well, we'll cool it down a bit. I must say, because of the rain, I do love these reflections on the road. What does any of these do? That's quite cool. I like that. Cool and edgy. I think I'll go with that. Cool and edgy. That's quite cool. I like that myself. I might just actually export that. There we go. And then let's have a look. What else have we got? To be fair, there's not really much of interest here. This wasn't really that much of an interesting protest, to be brutally honest. There was barely anyone there. It was just, yeah, it was kind of bad, to be honest. There were, yeah, I spoke with a few of the protesters there myself, to find out why they were there, what they wanted to, protest about. And they all had their own different reasons for doing it, and, stuff like that. But it wasn't as good as it could have been since pre-pandemic sort of thing. Now, is it me, or does that seem very purple? There we go. That seems. There we go. I think that'll be all right. -5 into green. So you see, this is kind of all of it, really. I mean, there was a few thousand there. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 thousand people, if that. I do quite like this picture, though, because we've got the police car there. I would have preferred to have a police officer rather than just a random person on their phone. And then we've got Big Ben in the background, although that's just 2 balls of light and the top of it. But that's quite cool. I do like that. Let's cool that down. Whoops. And then there we go. I quite like that. It's not one of my best shots, but it's a pretty good one. What the? Oh, okay. I was wondering what kind of light that was then, because it has this weird... Never mind, I'm being an idiot. So, moving on to the next one. That's not really that interesting. I mean, to be fair, none of these really are that interesting. Actually, this picture has actually reminded me there wasn't even that many photojournalists there, which is surprising. Normally, this one usually has between 200 and 300 photojournalists there. But there was only a few, you know. They got this guy here with what looks like a 1DX. Didn't speak to him, but yeah, it was just a bit... I was really wondering why it was so quiet. I mean, you can see these pictures here, and this is what? This is 7:45. This is nearly 10 to 8. And that was right there at that time, the majority of the protest. There was a few off. Do I have any pictures of them ones? Yeah, there was like this down the bottom here. But the majority were up there. Oh, here we go. This is a little bit better. So we do have... Actually, no, I'm wrong. We do have quite a few down the bottom here, but nowhere near the numbers of what we would normally expect. Which is a disappointment, really, but bearing in mind the last few years, yeah. To be fair, these pictures aren't very good. I'm not very impressed. Yeah. I honestly, I wouldn't really use any of these for work or anything like that. Kind of glad I got these myself. I mean, what if I push that? I mean, this is using the 24:105 f4 to f7. And I'm trialing it out at the moment, so I won't say too much because I want to make a review on it. And it's an okay lens. I mean, f7, meh, you know, you're going to get, you know, a lot of, yeah, let's, yeah. I suppose we could kind of turn this one black and white. I do quite like it in black and white. Although I was trying to frame it in between these two bollards, but I appear to have failed in that mission to get it in between the two bollards in every shot from the looks of things. Yeah, these pictures are just not really worth it, even the ones that I've taken manually, because the protest was just tiny. It was just... What time is this taken? Let's have a look. 11 minutes past 6. I mean, the protest started at 7, so that... You know, the kind of emptiness that you see here in these ones that I'm showing you now, you would kind of expect at that time, you know, 6:15. It doesn't really start till 7. Usually people start rocking up at about 6:30, 6:45, 7ish. But yeah, there just wasn't the numbers this year, which is a shame. But yeah, really quick video today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.